Haven't met this year. This will be the first meeting, and that will do it for your State Bank of Southern Utah pregame report. Experience the difference of hometown baking at State Bank of Southern Utah. As we get ready for tip-off, let's run through your starting lineups for Whitehorse. It's Hyatt Thomas, Dominic Dance, Adam Joe, Elam Etsity, and Kalen Tahani. And on the other side for Tabiona, Dayton Giles, Bryson Fabrizio, Dallin Park, Gavin Rhodes, and Vertus Winder. It's time now for tip-off. The United Mine Workers of America tip-off is UMWA is a powerful voice since 1890. The Union for All Workers. To join UMWA for a more secure future, call today at 435-820-2692.
Did you know that any worker group can join the United Mine Workers of America? That it's not just mine workers. It's like a hospital, a group of workers from any area could join that. I didn't realize that, but
I didn't know that either.
Unionized is what in talking to them, they're saying that, hey, the power is in the group.
That is good. Mike Ahlstrom always dropping bits of knowledge.
Well, very little knowledge from me, but once in a while. This is your, and you said this, number 2 and number 3 and out of region 9, or number 3 out of region 19, number 2 out of region 22.
And the winner of this will go on to play Valley, who just beat Manila in a close game. Tabiona controls the tip, but immediately fumbles it out of bounds. Whitehorse will take possession.
Bryson Fabrizio's like, hey, that was tipped. And the official's like, well, I didn't see it. So, Whitehorse ball.
Good ball movement by Whitehorse. Inside, Adam Joe out to Dominic Dance, and he splashes down the first Bryce Canyon City 3 of the game. Dance averages nearly 11 per game. He's a senior.
That was a quick catch and shoot from Dance. He was set, and a great pass hit him right in the numbers, was able to just fire it in.
Inside, Tabiona moves it around, a little bit crammed inside. Whitehorse in a 2-3 zone. Outside for 3, Bryson, no good. High rebound. It's gathered by the Raiders.
Yeah, Gavin Rhodes and Winder both trying to occupy that same low block, and that kind of plugged that offensive play up for Tabiona. Takeaway there and a fast break. Easy lay-in for Giles.
Whitehorse doesn't have a ton of size inside, so you have to imagine Tabiona may not want to cram the paint too much. Just let either Gavin or Vertus Winder work inside.
Almost lost right there.
Yeah, ball's been a little slippery for Whitehorse. Hyatt, off-balance shot. Second chance opportunity. Adam Joe, no good. Winder gets the rebound, but immediately gives it up. Hyatt Thomas, he'll try another one, and he'll bank it in.
That's a State Bank of Southern Utah bank shot, Tyler.
Not the angle that you're used to seeing the bank come from, but any way you can get it to go in, Hyatt Thomas will take it.
Lob down to Rhodes on the low block. Tipped out of bounds by Vertus. Or Winder, sorry, Vertus Winder.
Hyatt Thomas, he's got to that free throw line with relative ease and hands it off to Joe, who will earn himself a trip to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. First free throw is good for Adam Joe.
Adam at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Adam's a sophomore, averages 9.5 points per game. Rattles home the second. 7-2 start for Whitehorse. Good look inside from Fabrizio to Winder, and a little hook is good.
A nice little strong take from Vertus Winder. He backs in, makes the contact, and then kind of gets that little hook, that little mini hook for 2 points.
Dance holds on the right wing. Takes the screen. Inside to Joe, and that rattles out.
Rhodes with the big rebound for Tabby. Gavin Rhodes has been a fun player to watch, a senior, leading the Tabiona Tigers again this year.
That's just a lot of size to try to handle inside between Winder and Rhodes. Last possession, it was Winder who got the 2. Now it's Rhodes who goes to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Makes his first.
Gavin, a senior, leads the Tigers with 16.5 points per game. Hits both free throws. Foul will go against Tabiona. Dayton Giles. A little bit of pressure from Tabiona. Whitehorse has been able to handle it pretty well so far. Picked off on the inbounds. And a foul is called. So a great play from Dallin Park, who read the pass perfectly and gets free throws. Dallin knocks down the first free throw. He's a senior. Knocks down the second. So both teams have been perfect from the charity stripe. Tabiona 4 for 4. Tabiona, their first lead of the game. They lead 8-7. Joe makes a baseline move, and it's stripped away. Bryson Fabrizio going the other way with the left hand. He lays it in for 2. So Tabiona finding some points off of turnovers. They've got 6 of those already.
Bryson does a great job keeping that ball out in front of him where the defender couldn't get to it.
All 5 starters have scored for Tabiona, and answering back the other way, Kalen Tahani knocks down the 2.
This little jumper from Tahani.
Ball goes out of bounds back to Whitehorse. Thomas looks around. Elametsity tries to throw it to Tahani in the corner, but a little too errant of a pass. It goes back to Tabiona, so the turnover starting to catch up to Whitehorse. Got a spill on the floor down by where the pass went out of bounds.
Hit a cup on the by the water.
Right by the water cooler where that pass went out of bounds. and Gavin Rhodes decides to use it as a water break. Let's hear a sideline report from Mason Ahlstrom.
All right, this is your Larry H. Miller sideline report. So I went down and talked to Tabiona's coach during the before the game started and asked him what his game plan was for this game. He said it was as simple as playing good defense, getting good shots, and rebounding. So, yeah, that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report. Back to you guys in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thanks, Mason, for that sideline report. Go to utahsummergames.org to register today. Whitehorse, they jump back in front. The 2 is good. Tristan Black, who just checked into the game.
Hey, Tyler, the scoreboard is wrong, so our scorebot is registering. We've got so it's opposite on their TV of what it is. Tabiona is the home. They're 10. Whitehorse is 11. So we're having people tell us we're working on it. We're aware of it. So thank you for letting us know. We're going to try and get that fixed.
So, yes, Tabiona is at 10, now 11. If they just stay tied the whole game, then it won't matter.
It won't matter. Nobody.
Currently tied at 11. Dayton Giles at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line knocks down the first. Knocks down the second. So Dayton has no interest in making the scoreboard look convenient to us. He breaks the tie. Tabiona leads 12-11. Tahani, the 3 on the other side, no good. Rhodes, a quick outlet. Dayton back the other way. Loses it going up, and Whitehorse corrals the loose ball. Tahani looks to try again, pump fakes. This time goes outside to Black. In the other corner, Aiden Ham. That's no good, so good defense from Tabiona, flying all over, and Gavin Rhodes gets the look inside. Bryson Fabrizio finds him. And a 3-point lead. Tabiona leads 14-11.
That's one thing I love about the state tournament. You get to see these players that we haven't seen for a year. There's a takeaway by Rhodes. And Rhodes is one of those players I love watching play. He always works. There's a takeaway. He gets that takeaway, and then Giles ends up with the basket on the follow.
So a quick 6-0 run for Tabiona. They jump out to a 16-11 lead. Dayton Giles up to 6 points in the first quarter.
They bring in number 23. Oh, he's not on our list.
Strand Giles. A good move inside from Hyatt. He can't get it to go. Bats it around and can't find it. Dallin Park, he's come up with a few energy plays, and he may as well just keep it. The lane opens up for him, and he finishes the deuce. So Dallin Park, he's up to 4 points, and an 8-0 run for Tabiona forces a Whitehorse timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by SC Broadband on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. Whitehorse calls the timeout. It's been an 8-0 run, and even going back a 16-4 run for Tabiona.
And another takeaway and a basket.
And it's the turnovers that continue to haunt Whitehorse, and you hope coming out of the timeout you don't give it right back to Tabiona, but that's what they do. Hyatt Thomas, a great move inside, but unable to finish with the left hand.
Yeah, he got Rhodes in the air and was able to get right to the rim, but just a little hard off the glass.
Gavin Rhodes, a strong move inside, but leaves it short and bumps it out of bounds off of his knee. Much needed stop for Whitehorse.
I'm going to try and fix the score.
It looks like it already is fixed. On the, at least on the screen. If it isn't fixed, somebody let us know maybe, but it looks good from our end. Hopefully it's good on your end. Tabiona leads 20-11. Whitehorse trying to find something. They've gone scoreless over about the last 3 or 4 minutes. A jump ball will be called here. It's Dallin Park again in on the action. He's been in the middle of a handful of defensive plays. Jump ball will stay with Whitehorse. Shot clock at 6, game clock at 13. Good look for Tahani in the corner, and Tahani with a much needed Whitehorse basket. 3 seconds to go.
Bryce Canyon City 3 cuts that lead to 6.
Tabiona unable to get a shot off, but they lead 20-14 after 1 on state championship basketball. Brought to you by Legacy Ace Hardware on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Mornings are busy. Breakfasts to make, lunches to pack, kids to get out the door. I didn't think I could add anything else to my plate. But my online business was growing, and I knew I needed the skills to take it further. That's when I found Southern Utah University. With the flexibility and support SUU offers, I can fit classes around my life, earning my degree while still being there for my family. Because at SUU, this is where I soar.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus. It's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
Back for the second quarter as Tabiona turns it over. Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. As the jumper is no good by Dominic Dance. Hyatt Thomas will try his high arcing 3. That's no good, and Dance corrals an extra possession for Whitehorse. Thomas inside, but Gavin Rhodes wants nothing to do with that.
He says, nope, not in here.
Hyatt has made some good moves with the left hand. That time I think Gavin had caught on and just meets him on the way up.
Good communication on defense from Tabby. I can hear them up here communicating to each other. Little jumper in the paint.
Hyatt Thomas, his second basket. He averages 15 a game as a freshman, so he can fill it up. He did have a 30-point game earlier this season. Gavin Rhodes inside, and that's a little bit too easy for him. He's got 6. And you have to imagine that Tabiona wants to keep feeding it inside. Hyatt Thomas tries it again, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Park. Let's send it over to Mason Ahlstrom for our sideline report.
All right, so I went out and listened to Whitehorse's discussion in between the periods. They just said they need to ramp up the intensity on D and score more. So, yeah, that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Back to you guys in the Blackburn Propane broadcast.
Thank you, Mason. Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games registered today for over 40 sports with new additions including 7-on-7 football and girls high school football. Bryson Fabrizio gets the basket for Tabiona, pushes the lead to 8. And no good on the other end. Braden John misses. Quickly the other way, Bryson, back-to-back baskets for him. Timeout Whitehorse, double-digit lead. This is state championship basketball, brought to you by Bryce Canyon Car Show on Fly and Fly In on 1aball.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with the home team field, Zions Bank is for you. Whitehorse trying to work their way back into this one. Jumper just off the mark from Joe, and Gavin Rhodes gets the rebound.
You know, the size inside, the rebounds, the defense for the Tigers really controlling the glass.
We've seen Joe take a couple of those free throw line jumpers, hasn't really got much inside, kind of settling for that mid-range because it is hard to go inside against Rhodes and Winder. Gavin Rhodes back to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. He's 2 for 2 there today. Tabiona has made all 6 of their free throws. Two for 2 for Gavin. Gavin and Bryson Fabrizio have the last 10 points for Tabiona, part of a 10-2 run. Pushes the lead to 12. Tahani thinks about a step back. Instead gives it up to Caleb Joe. Dominic Dance, a little soft touch floater. He hit the first 3 of the game to give Whitehorse a 3-0 lead. That's his first basket since.
Oh, nice bounce past the low post to Rhodes, just powers it up and in.
Gavin Rhodes finding a rhythm.
10 points in the game for Gavin. Takeaway by Giles.
Tabiona got out to a little bit of a slow start, but since then their defense has picked up, and it's been all Tigers since. Whitehorse going the other way. Nearly swatted. Elam Etzedy misses the layup.
You know, that was an interesting defense there by Bryson Fabrizio. He comes down around the outside of the defender, and it causes the defender to have to change hands on the ball. It's a very heads-up play by Bryson.
It was. He nearly got a piece of it, but he did cause enough chaos for Elam to miss it, and inside Winder will get called for the foul. Mike, what do you say we do some Fab Rats trivia?
I like some Fab Rats trivia.
Fab Rats is an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. We ask a trivia question. You email your answer to uhsslive@gmail.com to win a Fab Rats t-shirt.
So the question is, how is Grandma Lolly related to Paul? They call her Grandma Lolly all the time, but how is she related? Aunt, grandma, mom, cousin, sister? Email us at uhsslive@gmail.com. Win a shirt, some Motor Munch jerky. I'll tell you, if you're looking for a good snack, that bag of Motor Munch jerky that Fab Rats makes, they have made with their name on it. But
the problem with that is whoever picks it up might not get it back to the actual winner.
Pass long and out of bounds. Absolutely. If you tell me to pick up your Fab Rats prize and I take that Motor Munch jerky, you're not getting the jerky. You'll get an empty bag.
So be careful who you ask to pick up your jerky. Make sure they're trustworthy and they'll get it back to you. Or just go with the T-shirt. Dominic Dance drives inside, and the officials look at each other to make sure they're on the same page, and they do call it a blocking foul on Dayton Giles.
You know, I don't know that Giles was set, but I'm looking down at Coach Gines, and he's like, hey, the push-off. And there was a lot of shoulder and forearm. They could have gone either way.
Go into him. I just think that Dayton was a little out of position. If he was a little bit more straight up, he probably gets the charge. And he says, you know what? Take this. I'll just get a steal on the inbounds and take it the other way. Dayton Giles will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Dayton went 2 for 2 from the line in the first quarter. He has 6 points. First free throw is good. Tabiona has been perfect from the charity stripe.
That's one thing you always know about Coach Fabrizio coach teams. They are going to be disciplined, well coached. They do the little things right. I've never seen a Euro step used on an inbound. He's using that. He used it again on the pass. It's kind of interesting footwork by Elam Etsy. Etsy, yeah.
Whitehorse gets the stop.
And then a turnover.
Immediately give it back. So it's not like Whitehorse has necessarily shot the ball poorly. It's just they haven't been able to get very many shots up. Tabiona has forced more turnovers than the Raiders would hope for, and that has been the big spark that has built this 14-point lead. Inside to Gavin Rhodes.
And one. And poor Kalen Tahani is like, what just happened? Because Rhodes comes in on the backside. Tahani's looking to the wing, and Rhodes kind of comes down on him and then goes up and Tahani gets called for the foul.
And that's just tough to stop Gavin in that situation.
13 points in the game for Gavin.
He's scored in double figures now in 21 of 24 games this season. He had a career-high 30 points versus Manila on February 1st. He's nearly halfway there in the second quarter.
Yeah, you just called Gavin Rhodes Mr. Consistent on the Tabiona Tigers.
You have to think it's a pretty good matchup for him inside. He's been able to use his height to get some easy baskets, and that time causing some disruption on defense. Raiders throw it out of bounds. Bryson inside, back out to Dayton Giles. They find Gavin inside. That time, good defense by Tahani. Stands straight up to Gavin and forces the stop. Back the other way, Hyatt Thomas gets a teardrop to fall.
Whitehorse attacking the basket there. Hyatt just goes right at the rim and gets the bucket. They've got to just continue to do that if they want to get their way, battle their way back into this game.
They've got to move quick too, especially off of stops. When you can get a rebound and go and you don't let Tabiona set up their defense that's caused trouble, The second chance three, knocked down by Dayton Giles. Bryce Canyon City 3. Back the other way, Dominic Dance spins, floats, and gets it to drop.
Nice spin move by Dominic Dance. He comes into the defender and then spins away to get the open look. Great move.
Dominic Dance up to 7 points in the first half. Bryson squares up, knocks it down. Back-to-back threes for Tabiona.
He's like, okay, Dayton, you did it. I'm going to do it.
Bryson's in double figures now with 11. Tahani hit a three to end the first quarter. That one's no good. Bryson quickly the other way. A good look inside.
And a follow by Rhodes.
Bannon Lee missed the layup, but Gavin Rhodes hustles down.
11 points in this quarter, 15 in the game for Gavin Rhodes. He's well on his way to his season average, and we're only in the end of the first half.
Tahani no good. Yeah, Gavin averages 16 and a half. He's already at 15. And
offensive foul there. He drops that shoulder back and displaces the defender as he does so, and they get him for the charge.
And although, Gavin's up to 15 points, a lot of those have come on, either putbacks, hustle plays, or good design plays. Tahani, when he has been down there and been able to square up with Gavin, he's done a pretty good job to force him to miss some shots. There he creates the turnover.
High shot won't go, kind of altered by Rhodes.
Bryson misses the layup. It's Gavin hustling for the second chance, rolls on the floor and throws it out of bounds, but that's a turnover that you'll never really get mad at on the hustle play.
Yeah, that was an easy pickup by Whitehorse if Gavin doesn't dive, and at least giving himself a chance for the Tigers. That was read like a book as Bryson Fabrizio misses the layup, but the takeaway, Bryson gets the putback. So he got the reward in the end for the takeaway.
Dominic Dance no good at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. Stick around for the SUU halftime report. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Garfield Memorial Hospital on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Well, you could, okay.
Welcome out to the SUU halftime report. It has been all Tabiona in this one. They lead 45-22.
Since the score was 10-11, early in the first quarter, Whitehorse had a 1-point lead. They had 11, Tabby 10. Ever since that point, it's been all Tabby all the time. A 35-11 run since then.
Yeah, Whitehorse did come out hot, and Hyatt Thomas has 6 for Whitehorse. Dominic Dance leads them with 7. Caitlin Tahani with 5. But other than that, it's been tough to get any offense going. A lot of turnovers. And for Tabiona, Bryson Fabrizio has been running up and down the floor, getting fast break opportunities, and Gavin Rhodes has been a force in the paint.
Absolutely. Gavin with 15 points in the game, lead all scorers. When you've got 3 players in the first half in double figures, you're having a good game.
That's absolutely right. Dayton Giles has also had a great first half. This has been the SUU halftime report. SUU is where you soar. Check them out at suu.edu.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all. Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Paiute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit BryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs and Associates at 435-633-5981.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success. Precision Tire Service is a new tire lube shop in Duchesne, Utah. Stop in and see what's new. Service with a smile. Congratulations, Tabiona Tigers, on a great season. Best of luck at state.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
We welcome you back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. As we get set for second half basketball between Whitehorse and Tabiona. Tabiona leads 45-22.
Hey, Tyler, we've got a winner for the Fab Rats trivia. Should we knock that out real quick?
Let's do it.
So Candy Kessler, so Grandma Lolly is Paul's mom, but everybody calls her Grandma Lolly. So she runs the Rat Shack for him. She's always down there. And Paul and Michelle actually just came by the booth, and they brought us some Motor Munch, peel-out peppercorn, peppered pork jerky. Nice little lay-in there.
Adam Joe comes in for the second chance points.
So to get your prize, send someone, or you go to the Sevier Valley Center to the broadcast area, and you can pick a shirt, or if we still have any jerky left, then you can get some jerky. Thanks for playing Fab Rats Trivia.
Hyatt Thomas, a great pass inside. Elametsity no good, and Joe unable to finish on the second chance. Back goes the other way. It's Dayton Giles who gets the easy two. It's really been fast break points and points off of turnovers that have ballooned this lead to 23, but Adam Joe, his second basket of the quarter already, works to chip into the lead. He'll get an and one opportunity at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Really, that second quarter, the Tigers outscoring Whitehorse 25-8 has really set the Tigers up.
And I don't think either team has missed a free throw today. It's good free throw shooting that we've seen from both teams. As Adam Joe completes the three-point play.
I'd lots rather see them all make them than watching missed free throws, that easy shot is just so hard. Rhodes will take a trip to Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Now the pressure's on. You don't want to be the first one to miss.
I know.
The announcer's jinx could be at an all-time high. Gavin Rhodes.
And
of course.
Yep, we jinxed him.
He was a perfect 5 for 5 before that miss.
Sorry, Gavin.
Hey, but 5 for 6, that's still what, like 83%?
Something like that.
6 for 7, so he's up to 17 points now, past his season high, or season average, excuse me. Season high is 30.
That high dribble bounced over his shoulder and then it just hit the ground and he took off dribbling it.
Adam Joe.
Wow, great wall up inside by Vertus Winder, plugging up that middle.
Bryson thought about the 3. They're looking to get it inside to Gavin.
Gavin's begging for the ball on that low block. He's like, come on, give me the ball.
And Whitehorse, they're not bringing anybody in the front to make that pass more difficult, so Gavin says, I'll take the easy 2. Spins and lays it in.
And if I'm one of those Tabiona guards, I'm giving that to Gavin 10 out of 10 times when he's open with the guy on his back. He's just got the footwork to make him pay.
Hyatt Thomas chases down his own miss and then gives a great pass over to Adam Joe, but Joe can't finish.
Whitehorse wanting goaltending as Bryson's hand hit the net. Gavin, 5 points in the third period, 20 points in the game.
His 9th career 20-point game and 8th this season. So Gavin tearing it up this morning, or afternoon, I guess we've now officially hit. Good move from Hyatt, but he still can't get it to finish.
Outlet pass just a little hot.
And Hyatt Thomas, he does a great job getting to that left hand. It's just now you've got to finish the play and get it in. He's got some great moves and had a lot of good looks. Still just a freshman who averages 15 points a game, a very impressive season for Hyatt. Inside Tahani, the little floater is good.
Nice fake by Tahani, got Gavin Rhodes in the air, and he just went baseline and scored an easy 2. Great move.
The 3 up top, Bryson, no good. Park, he'll try on the second chance, that's no good. And a third opportunity, Winder brings it down. Bryson, strong move inside, but took an extra step. Gets called for a travel. Tabiona leads 52-29. Valley awaits the winner. It's looking like it will be Tabiona Valley next round, but Whitehorse still with a little over 12 minutes to try to come back. And Joe dribbles it out of bounds.
Tough defense that time by the Tigers. Rhodes is just kind of an all-around player, Tyler. He'll do it on defense. He does it on offense.
Cross-court pass gets tipped by Thomas and out of bounds off of Whitehorse. Yeah, Tabiona, they just have Winder try to post up on one side, swing it to the other side, and Gavin
Right.
Rhodes posts up on the other. Park, a quick pass inside to Gavin, who gets it knocked away.
Nice help defense as Dominic Dance crashes down, knocks the ball away from Rhodes, but it ends up going out of bounds off of Whitehorse.
Yeah, Dallin Park did a good job. As soon as he got it, he went quick inside to Gavin, but Whitehorse learning that they need to make it a little bit tougher inside for Gavin on the catch. Bryson in the corner to Park. Back out. Fabrizio for 3 at the shot clock horn, no good, and it didn't catch rim, so it will be a shot clock violation.
Tahani, 3 won't go.
Good rebound from Tristan Black, who just checked in. Foul goes against the Tigers. Second foul on Gavin Rhodes. Thomas inbounds to Dance, who gets it knocked out of bounds, and will repeat back underneath the baseline.
Takeaway by Bryson Fabrizio.
Yeah, Hyatt tried to squeeze it into a small little opening and couldn't. And Dallin Park gets fouled the other side. The length of Tabiona, we've seen how inside Gavin Rhodes has been able to use his size to an advantage. See, I think he gets called for an offensive foul. It's going to go against Winder with a push. But Tabiona's really been able to use their size on the defensive end to create turnovers and get in the passing lanes. Timeout called by Tabiona. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Car Show and Fly-In on 1aball.com.
Lindy Mason Studios is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014. Precision Tire Service is a new tire lube shop in Duchesne, Utah. Stop in and see what's new. Service with a smile. Congratulations, Tabiona Tigers, on a great season. Best of luck at state.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for game-winning banking with a home team feel. Zions Bank is for you. Let's toss it over to Mason Ahlstrom for our sideline report.
All right, this is your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. I went down and talked to Whitehorse's coach during the half and asked him what his game plan was going into the second half. And he just said they need to limit turnovers because that's where Tabiona's been getting most of their points, and limit the fast break points and play better defense. So, yeah, that's your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Back to you guys at the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thank you, Mason. Larry H. Miller Summer Games. Wrestling is March 21st and 22nd with high school basketball scheduled for May 29th through the 31st. And Whitehorse has definitely been hurt by the turnovers and the speed of Bryson Fabrizio and those fast break points. Second quarter especially is where they got hurt with that.
Whitehorse definitely picking up the intensity on defense on the full court pressure. Tabby gets it down to Gavin Rhodes, and he'll take a trip to Legacy H Hardware free throw line.
Gavin Rhodes has already shot 7 free throws. He's now 7 for 8 after that make. Two for 2 trip, and Gavin is up to 22 points. Good move inside by Black. Tahani, corner 3, no good. And who else but Gavin Rhodes?
Big high rebound. He kind of had to tip it to himself, but he got it done.
Bryson Fabrizio shows off his speed, no good, but it's Gavin who's there again for the rebound. Gavin has 15 double-doubles this season and 10 double-doubles in his last 12 games. So not only does he score, but he hustles down those rebounds.
He's got a high motor. He never stops working.
22 career double-doubles. Dayton Giles will take a breather. In comes Jackson Olson.
Kalen Tahani will take a breather as well.
Gavin inside, knocked away by Adam Joe. Good hands to force the turnover. Elam City the other way, misses on the fast break. Quickly the other way was Strand Giles. Bryson, corner three, too strong. Inside to Gavin, and there's just nobody in there to give him any pushback on the catch, but good recover by the Whitehorse defense, and they force a couple misses inside.
Yeah, Bryson gets that rebound. He tries to go up and is blocked in a travel.
Winder will come in for Gavin Rhodes. Case Thomas checks in for Bryson Fabrizio. Those two have been fantastic today, along with Dayton Giles, who has 13 points. Thomas in the corner gets it knocked away by Dominic Dance, but Dance can't keep it in. Strand Giles looks for Bannon Lee, but it's ripped away by Hyatt Thomas. He makes a couple shimmy moves inside, air balls, but chases it down. Dominic Dance throws it into a sea of Tigers. It's taken away by Tabiona. Hyatt Thomas picks up the foul. 54-29, Tabiona leads. They've been in control since they took over in the second quarter. Whitehorse jumped out to a 7-2 lead. They trailed 14-20 after the first quarter, and Tabiona built that 6-point lead. As high as 25, their biggest lead at the moment. Case Thomas at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line goes 1 for 2. Dominic Dance nearly pulls the trigger for 3. Instead, gives it to Etsy, who throws a pass inside that gets taken away. Strand Giles gets stuck. Thomas, a baseline drive, floats it in, just misses, and Joe grabs the miss. Hyatt Thomas gets it knocked out at the other end, and Case Thomas bumps him out of bounds.
You know, Whitehorse trailing by 26. They're not giving up. They're still, their defense intensity has really picked up. They've held Tabby fairly even this second half. They've got to just make, they've just got to keep continuing to cut down on the turnovers and making their shots when they get those looks.
Yeah, if you take out that second quarter where they got outscored by 17, 25-8, Whitehorse has been right there with Tabiona. 1 for 2 for Hyatt Thomas.
Whitehorse does chase down the rebound outside.
Shot clock turned off. They can hold for the last shot if they want. Adam Joe goes inside, attacks Winder, and it just rolls off. Tabiona can now hold for the last shot. Strand Giles over to Bannon Lee. Up top, Case Thomas. No good. Winder on the putback is stuffed by Adam Joe. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter on state championship basketball. Brought to you by Hardware and Reese Construction on KSLSports.com.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus, it's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family and fueled by trust. So we begin the fourth quarter. Gavin Rhodes looking to build on his fantastic outing in this second round matchup. He's at 22 points and will head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. We've got a sideline report from Mason Ahlstrom. Mason, take it away.
Thanks, Tyler. So I went down and listened in on Tabiona's huddle, and coach really just wanted to put emphasis on them moving the ball around and then driving, and then he wanted to just compliment them and say that they were doing good, causing turnovers and getting those easy buckets. So that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Back to you, Tyler, in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thank you, Mason. SUU. Larry H. Miller Summer Games. The opening ceremony presented by State Bank of Southern Utah is Friday, June 6th, and it will feature the largest fireworks show in Summer Games history. You won't want to miss that. Tabiona has done a lot of the little plays and the hustle things well today. They've made their free throws. They've forced turnovers. Bryson Fabrizio has sprinted up and down this floor to get layups and create opportunities for his teammates. And Gavin Rhodes has done a lot of that in the middle. He's up to 26 points, 4 shy of his career high of 30. He has the first 4 in the fourth quarter for Tabiona. Hyatt Thomas inside, and that's a good-looking jumper. 9 points for Hyatt Thomas. Bryson attacks inside, splits the middle, floats it up and in for 2. Bryson now has 15 points for Tabiona, and quickly the other way, Tristan Black gets the easy transition bucket. Winder inside, gets it knocked away by Hyatt Thomas, and Tristan Black, another hustle play, gives it over to Hyatt. Takes some contact inside and had Dominic Dance underneath. It's batted around. A little fumble-rooski play here. Whitehorse controls. Adam Joe takes the contact from Winder. No call, no basket. Gavin Rhodes leads Bryson Fabrizio back to Gavin. A beautiful give and go, and the two-headed monster that has led the Tigers this afternoon connects. 6 points already for Gavin in the fourth quarter, 28 on the day. And a moving screen called against Dominic Dance and the Raiders goes back to Tabiona. Gavin Rhodes, again, 2 shy of his career high of 30 points. He scored 30 points versus Manila on February 1st. We apologize if the scoreboard is down. The score is 63-34 Tabiona. Bryson Fabrizio misses the layup. Gavin Rhodes heads to the bench. He may not return. And a beautiful three from Dayton Giles in the corner. He's up to 16. So 3 different Tigers have at least 15 points now. Dayton Giles has 16. Bryson Fabrizio has 15. And, of course, Gavin Rhodes with 28. Hyatt Thomas too strong. And Dayton Giles, little cherry picking at the other end.
Nothing wrong with seeing what's happening and breaking early.
That's right. If Whitehorse shoots a quick shot and your team gets the miss, may as well head back for the easy layup. Dayton chases down his own miss and nearly gets the 2. Dominic Dance inside to Adam Joe. A little give and go. And a beautiful reverse finish from Dominic Dance. He'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play.
68-36. That scoreboard is down. We apologize. This thing has been a nightmare today. For some reason it does not want to communicate.
The first game was back and forth. I'm sure it's probably frustrating never knowing who just took the lead, what it was. But Mike Ahlstrom and David Tebbs and the crew do a fantastic job bringing coverage to all of 1A state championship basketball. So every once in a while their equipment will give them a little bit of a headache, but they do a great job to bring everybody the coverage. And they're doing their best when these little hiccups come along the way.
You know, my grandma, I was probably young, and when computers were just coming out, she gave me this little sign, and it said to error, E-R-R-O-R, O-R, to error, like computer error, is human, but to really screw things up, you need a computer. And then when you try to get multiple computer systems talking to each other, it's like a compounded.
And it takes a smart person to figure out how to fix those. I couldn't fix the score bug or anything like that, but good thing we've got all sorts of brains.
Michael Parsons is on his way to fix it because that's above my pay grade too. I'm like,
But the players, they don't care about the score bug. They'll keep playing anyways. It's Tabiona 68, Whitehorse 36.
I think we're in that. You don't see it very often, but that the mercy rule, I think the clock continues to roll on dead balls.
Is it over 30 points?
I think that's what it is.
Dominic Dance, he gets it to under 30 now.
Bryce Canyon City 3, the clock's got to stop.
Dominic Dance, now he's in double figures. He's got 13. Averages just about 11 a game. He's a senior. Obviously with the absence of Lyric Phillips this year after he graduated, Whitehorse has had multiple guys step up. Hyatt Thomas, the freshman, Dominic Dance, the senior, Adam Joe.
Aiden Ford is our production guy. He's a producer this game. Aiden, do we have a play of the game that we can do the
3?
Do you want to cue that up and let us know when you're on that?
Jordan Lucas checks in for Tabiona.
On the next dead ball, we'll show you the State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game.
Free throw line jumper for Strand Giles is good. 70-39, Tabiona leads. They put up 45 points in the first half. Jordan Lucas tries to throw it inside to Strand Giles, but it's taken away by Elam Etsity, and he'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2 free throws.
Let's take a look at that State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game.
Back in at the end of the first half.
Got Bryson Fabrizio with the takeaway.
We're working on getting it going. Here it is, Bryson Fabrizio gets the takeaway. They missed a couple of fast break opportunities, but Bryson able to clean it up on the 3rd attempt. Bryson, 15 points in the game, a lot of those in transition. As Etsy missed the That is your State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game, where local decisions produce better results. And look at those results from Jackson Olson, who knocks down the Bryce Canyon City three-pointer, extends the Tabiona lead to 34. Elam Etsity works around to Tahani.
Three on the way, got it!
Tahani up to 10 points, the second Bryce Canyon City three of the game for Kalen Tahani. Three by Bannon Lee, and he connects. So
Bannon Lee's like, I can do that too.
That's right.
He flexes as he goes down the court.
Tabiona has shot the ball really well today.
This Tabiona team is ready for the state tournament. They seem to be firing on all cylinders today, Tyler.
That's right. It took them just a couple minutes to warm up. They trailed by 5 early in the first quarter, but ever since, it has been all Tigers. .31 seconds left to play. Shot clock at 21. It's Elam Etsity who gets the strip.
Oh, nice pass. Can't find the handle, but.
Tahani, another three. Straight away, no good. Rebound grab by Jordan Lucas. And Tabiona will be content to dribble the clock out. They'll advance to play the Valley Buffaloes, who squeaked by Manila this morning.
That's going to be a tough game tomorrow for Valley.
Valley Tabiona, the 4-5 matchup. They advance, stick around for the Ruby's Inn post-game report and the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games Player of the Game.
Blackman Propane is a family company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Welcome out to the Ruby's Inn post-game report and highlights. Ruby's Inn hosting visitors to Bryce Canyon for over 100 years. After the first about 3 minutes, it was all Tabiona who took over and ran their way out to a 30-plus point victory.
Yeah, it was 10-11, and ever since then, it was all Tabby all the time. Gavin Rhodes, something woke him up, and he never looked back.
Yeah, it was the defense of Tabiona that really sparked the run, got them out to some easy transition buckets. They knocked down their free throws, and they used their size inside to get the win.
You know, Dominic Dance had 12 points for Whitehorse and Kalen Tahani 10. But with 2, 4, 6, 8 players from Tabby on the scoreboard, 4 in double figures, 3 in double figures. Pretty hard to contend with that.
Yeah, Dayton Giles with 18 and Bryson Fabrizio with 15.